Let's get Simon up in the game.
Hello.
Hey!
Hey. I know Michael, and so that's how I kind of found out about this.
Sweet.
I kind of checked out your Twitter, and I was like, "Oh, cool, okay, I'll check it out." I'm a developer. I work in React and React Native and programming, mainly front end stuff. And so, I guess for me, my question would be: should everyone have a side hustle? I missed the very first question, so I didn't see that. But like, I guess in my spare time, I'm wanting to like upskill as a developer and learn more. And I've started doing like some courses on like computer game development because I was like curious in that. I don't know, like should everyone have a side hustle? I feel like that might distract me from my work, or I don't know. I guess
Yeah.
that's kind of
the short answer is no. I don't think everybody should have a side hustle. I think that it's complicated for some people who have high anxiety levels, high stress levels, bad focus, bad planning, bad prioritizing. However, I think everybody can have a side hustle. It's completely possible. And I focus very heavily on getting your mindset right, getting your lifestyle right, getting your prep right, and then starting something. So I like to tell people that you have to build the lifestyle you want for the side hustle you need, because side hustles don't just magically invent extra time in a day. So it's not really about the idea. Most people think the idea is critical. I disagree. I think everybody has good ideas. It's execution and sustainability that are problematic. So if your day job pays for your salary and you work 12 hours a day on that day job 5 days a week, it's likely that you need to figure out how to work slightly less on your day job, get some exercise, get some health, get some savings, and then start thinking about a side hustle. So no, I don't think everybody should have one. However, I think in the world that we live in now, we have learned over the last 12 months that nothing is sacred. There is no career that is safe. There is no company that is safe. Everything is up for grabs because the world can turn on a dime. So what I like is that people are thinking about this. So it can be a slow burn. You must make sure you've got savings set aside before you go and spend money on building a side hustle. Like there's all this complexity, but I would like to think that everybody can actually build a side hustle, but not everybody is cut out for it. It's like to be frank, I'm not really cut out for it. My anxiety and stress levels have made me bald. So like, take that for what you will.
Sure. I guess, well, I got 2 minutes. My
Yes,
wife
you
is
do. Hit me.
one, but she started a business, which I think is pretty cool. Where she's doing, it's called Mama's Plants, where she's basically like making, she's selling like plant cuttings. She has like a subscription service where people can sign up to buy like plant cuttings, which I think is pretty cool. And so she like buys the plants and then cuts them up and packages them nicely or whatever and ships them out to people. She's struggling with like, I mean, it takes a lot of time, like in terms of like the packaging as well. It takes a long time you have to package every single one. Do you have any advice on, I don't know, I mean, I know that some people talk about scaling and stuff, but any kind of advice that you would kind of recommend? I don't know.
Yeah, it's obviously very difficult without too much context, but I'm going to give you the generic advice I would give across the board. Panic sets in when your idea of success isn't reached, when it's overwhelming. So what I tell people when they start a side hustle is set what I call success and failure triggers. So that's what your wife should do, is how many does she want to ship without the anxiety, without the stress? If there is a point where she gets to and she's like, actually, we can now hire someone else and that's how you scale, cool. But the anxiety comes from being overwhelmed by not achieving the things you want to achieve. Either there's too much demand and you don't have the abilities to offload the product quick enough, and that's a great problem to have, and you solve that by either delaying people's expectations or hiring someone to do it quicker. But maybe there is just no definition of what success looks like. And for me, that's where a lot of anxiety comes from. But in one of the earlier questions, I also answered that setting other people's expectations is super important. So on the website tomorrow, go and change delivery dates. Say we deliver in 3 weeks. People will either buy or they won't. And if they don't, that's on them. You'll find an audience that won't care about that. And then again, your anxiety levels start to come down, which for me is super key. Side hustles should be additive, not subtractive from your life. They should make your life better, not worse.
Thank you. Yeah, I really appreciate that. I think that's good advice. Cool. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks for the question.
Cool. Cheers.
Cheers.